If you've started or you're planning on starting homeschooling your kids, you might find it a little overwhelming. I've got 10 tips that's going to help make homeschooling more fun and a little less challenging for both the kids and yourself. So let's get started. Tip number 1, I'm going to start with the most obvious one, is to fix your school timings. Kids need a routine. They need to know when school will be starting and when school will be ending. Just like they have a routine for dinner, lunch, bedtime. If it's set, stick to it, make it happen, and this will work for both you and your kids. Tip number 2, prepare a learning plan for every day well beforehand, whether it's the night before or the week before. Have it all laid out of what you're planning to teach. Remember, kids cannot sit for more than 20 minutes, so try to make each session no longer than 20 minutes long. Having a learning plan in front of you every day will help your day go a lot smoother. Remember, kids will get frustrated really easily if you've turned your back and you're trying to find something in a book, or if you're doing a Google search trying to find worksheets for them to do. This will make them lose their concentration. It will get them out of the learning mode, and it's going to be very hard for you to bring them back. My best advice is have a learning plan beforehand. Tip number 3, when you're starting a new topic, consider watching a short video first to give your kids a little bit of a foundation of what the topic is about, and it'll also give you some tips on how to teach the topic. Now, this can be a short video that you can find on YouTube, no more than 2-3 minutes long. Watch 1 or 2 videos if you need to, but this will definitely help the kids visually, and it also helps them understand what it is they're about to learn. Tip number 4, use stickers to motivate your kids. Kids love stickers. Always give them a sticker whenever they've completed an activity, and sticker charts are great too. Kids can see all their stickers add up, and then if you want, you can give them a reward once all their sticker chart has been completed. Tip number 5, provided you have a printer, I would really recommend that you consider investing in a laminator. Laminators are great not only for displaying posters, but they're also great for making up activities which can be used over and over again. They can just be erased and then used again and again. This one I got from Amazon. It's really easy to use and also easy to clear paper jams. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. It's really cheap and it's very small and compact. It doesn't take up any space at all. And if you can't invest in a laminator, then the other option, you can always use our whiteboards. Whiteboards are also great. They do the exact same thing. Kids love using whiteboards. They love erasing and they love using whiteboards. This keeps them engaged and also keeps them more alert. Tip number 6, I'm going to put this in here because you have no idea how much time you're going to be saving and how much of a pain reliever for your hands having an electric sharpener is going to be. This is nice and small. This is a compact one I found on Amazon. You should definitely get one and add it to your homeschool. Tip number 7, try to set up a classroom environment with a desk, with a table and chairs if you can. But kids need a desk and a chair to be able to sit and work on comfortably. These tips that I'm sharing with you are just some of the things that I learned over the last 4 or 5 months while homeschooling my kids. I have no teaching experience, but these are the things that I found to make my environment more fun and motivated my kids to want to continue homeschooling. Obviously, you need to do what works for you. You need to do what's more feasible and manageable for you, depending on your home routine, if you have any other kids that you need to take care of, if you're working alongside. But these are just some of the things that I found to make homeschooling a little bit more manageable. I will be sharing more tips and teaching methods that I used, and also I'll try to make a video of my classroom setup that I have. So please do subscribe with your notification bell turned on if you are interested in watching those. And if you have any other comments or if anybody wants to share any other tips, please do so in the comments below. Okay, continuing on to tip number 8 now. Kids like change, both physical changes and visual changes. Visual changes, if you have any posters on the wall, make sure you're constantly updating them, changing them around. For physical changes, try to move to a different room. Do a lesson downstairs, maybe on your dining table, or take the lesson outside and do your lessons outside. For sure, it'll keep things interesting and the kids will feel less confined. And this brings me on to tip number 9. So try to do lessons that are not textbook lessons, meaning that they're not working from a textbook. They're doing lessons either outside or in the kitchen or somewhere out of the room, and they're not looking at a textbook. And even let the kids take over the class and let them teach a lesson as well, because that also motivates them. And there is still a little bit of learning going on. It also brings in other skills like leadership and listening skills and communicating So these are also skills that they need to develop. And role playing is the best way for kids to learn.
The next word is
and my
cheese.
final tip number 10 is which I found so useful, and my kids loved the idea as well, is that make Fridays a half day, and through the half day, instead of teaching, make it a revision and test day. So you're basically doing a revision of everything you learned through the week, and then you're testing the knowledge to see if they remembered it. So just like adults love to take Friday afternoons off from work, kids also would love to have a Friday afternoon off too. And for the test, you're making it as relaxed as possible, nothing intense, it's just fun and games. And what my kids love is getting a score at the end of the tests, and you're only going to do probably 2 or 3, or you might want to focus on the ones that where you feel that the kids need a little bit more help with. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you in the next video.